As far as the motors, just to give you an idea, the motors themselves, there's 2 of them. Both motors are located inboard of basically the frame rail. They're traditionally mounted with rubber mounts. That makes them nice and quiet, so we're in good shape. The stators, a conventional stator, as you can see over here from the Ford assembly plant. Here's what the stator looks like. It's a modern stator with epoxy coating so they don't come apart and winding short as easily. The rear stator, as you can see, versus the front stator, the rear stator is rather large. The front stator is very small. They're all 3-phase. Notice the 3 wires on both of them. And you want to keep in mind that the front stator is a lot smaller because it does a lot less work. Think of the front motor as being the 4-wheel drive motor. The rear motor is the motor that basically pushes the truck a little heavier. Okay, so the rear motor is always larger. The configuration on them, they're both basically wound like a normal motor. Not a problem. They're permanent magnet motors in both cases in this particular case. And you want to keep in mind they're made conventionally, as you can see, like a regular motor using magnetic fields in this particular case. Now, if you're going to test motors, you got to keep in mind that the inverter is on top of the motor. So you can see in this picture on the power point that there's 3 wires here. Those are the 3 phases in the motor. So if you can do a stator test and all, you're going to do it right there at those 3 wires. Don't forget, if you're going to check these things, you need some special tools. These special tools aren't that expensive, about $140 to $200 depending what brand you buy. Now, if you want to buy the best brand in the business, it's $875, but that's up to you. A milliohm meter is used to test these motors to make sure they're in good shape. Here's what a very good one looks like, but not a problem. We'll kind of roll through that. Remember, you cannot use a regular ohm meter. Regular ohm meter will not work well for this. You can use also mega ohm meters for testing, so the current testing on this Ford is pretty much the same. There is a resolver on all of these. The resolver allows us to go ahead and know the location of the motor so we can go ahead and handle the firing order. So it's like a typical motor, no difference here. Ford is a little unique in the way they wire it up and such, but it's not a problem. Hey, as you know, the F-150 has been a winner for many years now, and the Lightning looks like it's going to be the same kind of winner, but just in an EV model. And you want to keep in mind that there's a lot of information here. We've only touched a little bit of it, so we want to go ahead and make sure you join us for the next edition on the Ford Lightning. Or, hey, better yet, join us for the 1-day class on the Lightning so you can get your hands on it. This is Tom Rayk with AVI.
AVI has the automotive training you need where you want it, when you want it. Whether online 24/7 or live on-site, AVI training is led by the best instructors in the industry. AVI On Demand is an ASC accredited training provider with over 1,000 hours of great technical training on topics such as hybrid and EV, light duty and heavy duty diesel, basic and advanced electrical, scan tool and lab scope diagnostics, and much, much more. And our AVI on-site training brings our training directly to you, with our instructors presenting interactive hands-on training, featuring our Cutaway Prius and EVA, an industry-first portable hybrid EV demonstrator. We also have live classes featuring our electrical training kits, and even a full-size air brake demonstrator. So whether you want to watch your training in the comfort of your home, or your shop wants hands-on training brought to you, make AVI your first choice. AVI On Demand and AVI On Site.